So I'm not sure if you guys can see already, we have two big things to talk about, and we have a lot to talk about in general. It's Kansas City Chiefs week. It's 2 games back in the NFC East week. There's a lot of conversation around the Washington football team, and welcome back. If you guys saw the last video, that was easily our worst game of the year. Lost 34-14 to the New Orleans Saints, and now we have to play host to the Kansas City Chiefs before we go back on the road. These next 3 games are going to be really hard. I mean, we got the Chiefs, Green Bay, and Denver. Man, I don't even know if we're winning one of these games. I hope we win at least 2. I mean, at least 1, but I mean, winning 2 would be fantastic. I don't know where those wins come from. I mean, maybe it's Kansas City. I have no idea how we slow them down, but let's jump into the usual bit here on the franchise. Also, I want to thank really quick you guys for watching and liking and commenting. The support, again, these videos have been fantastic. I appreciate it a lot. Let's jump into a rising college prospect in our front office and see who we are chatting about. May want to take a deeper look at free safety Justin Pointer, but standing out from some other prospects in terms of football IQ. We do need a good free safety. I mean, Bobby McCain is there right now, but I'm loving what they're talking about here. Take a look at his tape and scouting report, see if he looks like a good fit. I definitely think we should take a look at him. I'm excited that they're adding spotlight to looking at a free safety, so I will go look at him in just a moment. But before we jump into that, I want to see what the crisis in confidence in the locker room is. Receiver wants to talk about his lack of production. I'm assuming this is Curtis Samuel. And I nailed it. Hey coach, I haven't been as productive as I was hoping to be this year. Having a big game might help me get back on track. What do you think? Why would I reject him? I completely understand where he's coming from. I mean, we've been feeding McLaurin like crazy, so I want to tell him that I think we could have a big game of Curtis Samuel. And we're going to need him to help Fitzpatrick too. Here to understand, we're going to do our best to get you involved throughout the game today. Keep your head up, be ready to make some plays. And I agree. I mean, we've been feeding McLaurin a lot, and I want to make sure that the rest of this team feels like they're valued. So Curtis Samuel telling us that he wants to be a little bit more involved, making the extra effort to help him out. And keep our... Whoa, that is something. Keep your promise to wide receiver Curtis Samuel and get him 100+ yards receiving. The only guy this year to have over 100+ yards receiving was Terry McLaurin. So we'll see how this goes. So we have to feed Curtis Samuel. We also have to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So we have a lot to talk about. Let's go into scouting right away and go take a look at that free safety by the name of Curtis Pointer. So if I go to free safety, or was it Justin Pointer? I think it was Justin Pointer. He's the #1 free safety as of right now on the board, projected to be a 3rd rounder. I mean, I would love to take a free safety in the 3rd. See what his fits look like here. So he's a B in pursuit, a B in hit power, and a B- in player recognition. Talent-wise, mid-5th rounder. He's projected to be early 3rd, so not sure what the front office sees in Pointer, but at least we gave him a look. And also, one more note on this. This is the very last week that you'll be seeing fake names in the college player list. Bengal uploaded his roster for us to use in franchise mode, so I'm going to import that in heading into the next game. For right now, you're looking at the fake names, but it will be further actually updated next game, which will be very awesome. Going into the weekly strategy, I'll look at that in a sec. I want to see who's negotiating contracts right now on our squad. Anybody super important? I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick, a little bit important as well. 38 years old, and he came off his worst game of the year. We're gonna look at stats in a little bit, and I'm gonna do some of these negotiations off stream because I mean, it's just re-signing guys and keeping them here, which isn't a really big deal. But going into weekly strategy before we get into using some of our stat points here. So we're facing Pat Mahomes, we're facing the Kansas City Chiefs. We got to defend the deep pass. That's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory there. Going to advance, I mean, we have to fit with Curtis Samuel, and we got to try to throw it medium. I don't know throwing it deep, but apparently Pro Football Focus, the next gen stats have The Chiefs is 29th in the NFL in defensive pass yards and points per game, 31st in the league. So not a great pass defense, which is good to hear. I mean, we know that Kansas City's known for their offense, but I'm going to throw a medium. I don't really trust myself throwing it deep with Fitzpatrick, but throwing it medium seems like a kind of fair assessment there. And then moving into the week game day plan, getting one interception feels kind of easy. I mean, we're going to be throwing for over 2 TDs if we're throwing for that many yards. So I'm going to put 2 TDs as the goal here. Focus players are there. Start training and see if we can get some guys leveled up a little bit here. Also, I believe, I'm going to check here in a moment, but I believe we do get Chase Young back, and our tight end Bates has a back sprain, and Kasimi, the left tackle, has a broken finger. We already have injuries on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, Mayo dislocated his shoulder. Kendall Fuller has a back sprain. We are never practicing again. So Chase Young, I just got told, is available to play. He's back at right end here. I want to go look at corners to see if Fuller's like okay to play or like what's happening here. No, Kendall Fuller's just literally not playing. We lose our number 1 DB versus Patrick Mahomes via back sprain, and oh man, this is just not good. So Sam Kasimi was kind of no-name back. He was a rookie out of Texas. I didn't know that. So rookie out of Texas banged up a little bit. Our starting left tackle's okay, though. But we're losing a couple guys in practice. We're heading into a very big game. I'm going to upgrade a couple players, and then we're going to jump into the ball game here. So Chase Young has an upgrade availability. I want to keep upgrading his archetype because I need him to be the best pass rusher he can be. He upgrades to an 89 overall with agility and hit power going up. I hope we get some hit power this game. Love to see that. So Kendall Fuller also has an upgrade. He will be out this week with a back sprain, unfortunately, but definitely want to upgrade Kendall Fuller whenever we can because he's our best DB. Manually upgrade the rest of these guys here. And then going into the last thing, looking at the game day goals first before we get into the talent tree. So man, KC, I mean, 450 yards of offense. I hope we get that. If we're passing for that much for Samuel. So that'll be my head coach goal. My offensive coordinator goal, pass for 275, feels fair with our present goal for Samuel. Our defensive goal, what do we do? I mean, how do you stop Patrick Mahomes? I have no idea. Don't allow 4 yards per carry. Sure. I mean, they won't be running that much because they'll be throwing like crazy. But let's go look at the talent tree. We have a good amount of stat points to spend. Increase XP gain for outsides and defense tackles by 10%. I like that. I think I like that a lot. And then we go here, increase XP gain for linebackers as well. I mean, I want to get the defense to be leveled up as possible, but that's all refunds. It doesn't matter. Offensive coordinator, impact block for fullbacks, tight ends. I don't like that one either. Boost carrying for halfbacks and fullbacks. Boost stamina for wide receivers and tight. I do like this one. I do like boosting the stamina, but I can't do that because I have to meet ball security first, which is kind of frustrating. But I do like the talent trees in this game. I'm having a great time with them so far. So I don't really have any more points to spend right now. So without further ado, we host the Kansas City Chiefs. I want to quickly show off the standings currently before we get into it here. So the Cowboys are 5-0. They're the number 1 team in the NFL, and we're playing the number 2 team in the NFL in the what's it called, Kansas City Chiefs. We can't look at the playoff picture yet, but the Cowboys are 5-0. That's crazy. And another crazy thing is just kind of talking about what our quarterback situation is looking like. If I go to stats here, you see how Ryan Fitzpatrick is 28th in the NFL in passing yards, 5th in the NFL in passing touchdowns. And you see his stats further here. 5 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, a 59% completion percentage, averaging 193 yards a game. I mean, we are clearly struggling throwing the ball. So is this a game we turn it around? I have no idea, but man, The one thing I do know is that we have not lost back-to-back games this year. We play host to Kansas City, and we are jumping right into it. You know, I don't consider this to be a must-win game. Like, our next 3 games are really hard. Like I said, winning one of the next 3, I think it's a reasonable expectation. But if you're going to upset the not defending Super Bowl champions, but the Chiefs, who've been to 2 Super Bowls in a row, won one of the last 2, you're going to have to do it at home. And after a really rough showing in front of our home crowd last game, I gotta believe our fans want to see us perform to the best of our ability. So out come the football team after the Jets fly over. Let's take down the Chiefs. So Mahomes out of the shotgun, a formation that we're going to be seeing a lot of today. Travis Kelce is tight end to his right, looking to throw on first down, and he has Kelce, and he has a fumble, and it's recovered by Jonathan Allen. Kelce hit right. I couldn't tell if that was a okay, there's a booth review. I was gonna say I couldn't tell initially if Kelce was ruled down or not, but we're gonna have a booth review right away. We'll see. Yeah, his knee was down. Okay, I was gonna say that would have been crazy to have a fumble already in the first play of the game. So Kelce will be stopped for a gain of 2, and we'll have second down. On third down on the 31-yard line, 3rd and 8. Over the middle, beautiful pass. I was underneath that coverage there. That one goes to Robinson. A big gain on 3rd down, and get used to that throughout this game. I don't even think it's arguable, and I mean, people could maybe argue it if you're biased a little bit, but this is the best quarterback in the NFL in my opinion, in a lot of people's opinion as well. And a big sack makes it 2nd and 17. We're gonna need a lot of pressure this game. If we're going to take down Mahomes, we're going to have to make sure he has as little time as possible to throw the ball. You see Chase Young back on the field on the right side of your screen. 2nd down, looking to throw. Over the middle, Kelce. Landon Collins recently upgraded to star potential. In on the tackle, and we have 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, another shotgun set for Mahomes. They have not been under center at all this game. Looking to throw. Covered over the middle. Mahomes on the run. He's the best in the league at doing this. Sidearm throw, and a hit stick. Did he get the first down? Mahomes is unbelievable. You know what's like kind of the funny thing about this is that it's a video game throw, but he's literally done this in real life. Like Mahomes across his body rips it right. Okay, that was kind of a weird arm slot there, but that might have been just an animation bug. But across his body to Mecole Hardman, who gets the first down. It's going to be the whole game facing Mahomes like this. So 3rd and 9, Mahomes. Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers to his left and to his right, looking to throw. Kelce covered, fumble, picked up by the offensive line. A lot of pressure coming in by our defense. Mahomes is feeling it early, and they'll be forced to kick a field goal on their first drive of the game. So a fumble that was initially reviewed by the officiating crew, and then an actual fumble by Mahomes recovered by the O-line, but the Chiefs strike first here in Washington. So if you did not remember from the open, one of our goals this game is to feed Curtis Samuel. He wants to get over 100 yards receiving this game, and I guess we'll take a peek at him every single play, but Lord knows how this is going to go. 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick coming off his worst game of the year out of the shotgun, looking to throw. We have over the middle, intercepted. That ball was not where I wanted that to go, and he's got 1 man to beat, and we're down by 10. This whole targeting thing's not off to a great start. Ran Samuel on the drag underneath. I had that route over the middle uncovered for a long time. Waited too long to throw that ball. And before you can even blink, after our worst game of the year, the Chiefs are now up 10. And, you know, like, I think with Samuel, like, I want to feed the ball to him, but we got to also kind of realize our game plan as well and just take this one play at a time. I think Samuel's a good enough receiver to where he's going to be open, but we shouldn't force stuff. I think we should just stick with what we're known with, which is running the ball with Gibson. He has a hole and he picks up 6. That's what we've been doing all year. Keep feeding Antonio Gibson and it'll set up the rest of the pass game. I'm going to audible it though to a run. See if we can make it 3rd and manageable. Up the middle is Gibson with room to run. Nearly a big enough hole for a touchdown there, but he does break it across the 50-yard line. So 2nd and 10, looking to throw. Sims downfield. We got a man and we got him down to the 6. Consistently throwing to Sim. Well, that was the wrong guy. I'll take the, I thought that was Samuel. I really did. I'll take the 47 yards, but that's the wrong guy. This might be the play for Samuel. Wide receiver screen. It could be really bad. It could also be a touchdown. 2nd and goal, looking to throw. Samuel with a block. Does not get the edge. He gets a rushing yard, actually. And we have 3rd and goal. Might have McLaurin on the outside here. See if he beats his corner. On 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. McLaurin, sideline, and he drops the ball. Oh, what an awesome route by McLaurin. He bumped off the DB, but we're going to have to settle for 3 after a very solid drive. That gets all the way to the goal line. Washington will have to settle for 3 to make it a 7-point game. Kansas City coming out a single back tight offset. Nearing the end of the first quarter, Mahomes under center, Allaire behind him. Handoff, Allen breaks off the play, but Chase Young, back from injury, makes the tackle, 2nd and 11. And you know, when I was talking early in this franchise about Washington and their prospects to become a great team, we needed the defensive line to stay healthy. Chase Young being back, already a big factor. And 2nd and 11, an audible to an empty set. Mahomes looking to throw over the middle, deep down the field, and there's nobody there. McCain nearing the sideline. Cole Hardman absolutely blows that defense up. It's 17-3, and Pat Mahomes is continuing to just sling that pigskin all over the field. Nearing the end of the first quarter, Samuels is our highlighted wide receiver to our right. 2nd and 6, looking to throw. A good break on the outside. Samuel near the sideline, and another ball bouncing off the wide receiver's hands. That was a very tough play. Great coverage by Kansas City. But man, it's just been, I mean, we've had some errant throws by Fitzpatrick, obviously, but a lot of drop passes as well. And here on 3rd and 6, need a first down, looking to throw. And there's a big sack on Fitzpatrick, and Kansas City in full control. And after 1, we're going to be down 14 in front of our home fans. And I don't want to let them see 2 awful games in a row, man. We got to stay tough here with Kansas City and see if we can give them a game. But even if the offense comes back and plays well, there has to be good drives by the defense. Easier said than done against Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And they'll start at the 38-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun. That X factor ability is lit up underneath him. Looking to throw. Kelsey covered. Looking for a play. Gets down the sideline. Is Sherman, I believe, down to the 12-yard line. That was actually Kaiser. And I mean, there's nothing we can do, especially without Kendall Fuller this game. It's been a really tough go of it so far, stopping Mahomes outside of the defensive line pressure getting in. And on the 12-yard line, Mahomes 1st and 10, looking to throw over the middle, wide open Kelsey. I thought I was playing good coverage there, but he was a little bit further upfield. And we are already getting blown out in just the second quarter. Looking to throw is Fitzpatrick here on 1st down, looking for just positive yardage at all. McLaurin down the sideline, overthrown. I mean, everything is falling apart right now. We haven't had a single thing go our way. This has been a tough game, dude. 3rd and 7. Might have McLaurin on the outside. We shall see. Looking to throw. Looking to see if Sims can get open. Sims might have a play, and he drops the ball again. I mean, nobody can hold on to the ball right now. Awesome job by Fitzpatrick, waiting for the defense to break down. The route is there, and that ball's nearly blocked on the punt. I mean, this is big hit on Tyreek Hill, but I don't know if that's going to matter. We're going to need a defensive touchdown or something here quick, because this is falling apart. Looking to hand off to Allaire, and they keep handing the ball off. I'd love to see that. 3rd and 8, and I think we dial up one of the blitzes that worked so well for us earlier in the year. Our strong safety blitz here on 3rd down. Mahomes in the shotgun looking to throw, and he's going to have somebody. Allaire will be wrapped up by Montez Sweat. A huge stop on 4th down. We get the ball at half. A touchdown on this drive makes it a 2-possession game. Still a lot of football left to be played here. If we can get blocking set up, nothing to be had again. The first completed pass in what feels like forever does go to Curtis Samuel. His first catch of the game. I'm not like willingly feeding him, because like we have to also recognize like what's going on in the game right now, but I'll take a 1st down wherever we can get it. No blocking there, but he does get 4. We have 2nd down, but on 2nd and 6, might have McLaurin out wide for his first catch of the game, and we got him downfield, and he will finally make the catch down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Gibson, another 1st down, up to 46 yards so far this game. And I'm so worried about throwing in the red zone. It has not worked for us lately, but could it work here? We shall find out. Looking to pass on 1st and 10. Got in the end zone. Samuel on the slant, a touchdown for Washington. Curtis Samuel up to 25 yards receiving on the game. We let the route develop. Samuel breaks off his DB, and it's still a lot of game left. We're only down pending the extra point by 14. The extra point should be good, and let's see if we can have another defensive stand. 1st and 10. Mahomes, you guessed it, in the shotgun with Allaire to his right, 3 wide receivers to his left, including Kelsey, and it's gonna be a handoff up the middle. Holcomb went for the tackle, didn't like, flew away from him, and it's gonna be a 1st down for Allaire. Big hit stick down to the 23-yard line. Kansas City will call their first timeout of the half. Sending a huge blitz here. Probably won't work, but I gotta do something to stop Mahomes on 2nd and 2. Empty set, looking to throw. Quick off the line, and a big hit stick by Chase Young, but it will result in the 1st down. Man, I mean, he's just toying with us right now. Where in the name of the Lord is Fitzpatrick? Dude, you're kidding me. So just like look at Samuel. I'll fly over so you can see him right here. This is Samuel on his route. I mean, I threw it to him right here. So the ball's going directly to this safety. And like, look at the separation here. This ball should have been thrown about right here, leading him upfield. And look where it ends up being thrown. Like, it should have. It's so frustrating, man. We need something. You can feel the air out of the stadium. I mean, these fans are essentially about to watch 2 blowouts in a row unless something happens here quick. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Near the sideline, breaks off a tackle is Allaire. And I mean, they could go for the dagger right now if they wanted to. They are going to come out in a field goal, though. So instead of going to be up 38-10, they'll opt for the extra point try basically on the 1-yard line. It is good. And the Washington football team is down 24 points at home, potentially their second blowout of the year. And at this point, the option of the second half becomes Operation Feed Curtis Samuel because nothing else is working right now. So 3rd and 4, our first drive of the second half, and we have a man over the middle at Sims. He'll be wrapped up for a 7-yard gain, and we have a first down. I wanted to hit Samuel. He was not open at all. And, you know, maybe, ooh, this is an interesting look that they're sending right now. They're blitzing both safeties is what it looks like, so I'm sending everybody on streaks here. Actually sending Samuel over the middle. Looking to throw on 1st and 10 as a double safety blitz. We have a man wide open. It's Curtis Samuel. He literally can't run, but will take the first down as Jarrell Casey goes down. You know, having these goals like this, like you highlight the wide receiver, but I'm going to highlight somebody else here. That was the best throw I've ever seen by Fitzpatrick, and unfortunately it's not completed. What? That was like a Pat Mahomes throw right there. So another big 3rd down here. I have Samuel on the outside. See if I can get a little post to the outside here. I cannot. I don't know what to do. I mean, I've definitely made some bad reads, but we've had some other plays this game that have just purely been Ryan Fitzpatrick's fault. Getting blown out again at home. And I mean, just like, what do we do? Do we trade for a quarterback? Do we stick with Fitz? I feel like we do stick with Fitz, but I have to change my game plan because clearly it is not working. Down 31 points here at home to Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And the last saving grace is feeding Curtis Samuel and getting us 100 yards and getting out of here, unfortunately, with a 3-3 record. 1st and 10, looking to pass, have McLaurin. I'll take that every day of the week. And we'll run this up the sideline, cut down to the 45. A first down for Terry McLaurin. On the 45-yard line, looking for some blocking to set up, and there's nothing there. And just another... You know, I'm not trying to pin anything on anything, but it looks like we're about to be 0-2 when I play games after work, so maybe I should never play a game after work again. I don't think that's what it is. I think we've run into 2 pretty solid teams, but definitely pretty frustrated. Logan Thomas is open, and he will get the first down on 3rd and 11. And on 1st and 10, looking to pass. Samuel will have his 2nd touchdown of the game. We're trying to feed him up to 73 yards. He's only 27 away from getting his breakout challenge, and we're passing a lot better here late. Some errant balls by Fitzpatrick earlier, and that's what you're going to get out of Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know, he's never been a very accurate quarterback, but man, he can certainly throw it. And he's had some pretty decent passes so far this game. Down 41-17, still with time left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 11, looking to throw. I almost thought I had a play there. Went for the hit stick and I missed it. Tyreek Hill getting down to the 17. Mahomes over 300 yards on the day. And this day just keeps getting worse. Also taking you out of the franchise fun ability here. It's impossible to play defense. Like, I literally can't keep up with anybody this year. I used to love defense, and it feels like your defenders are running on an island at -4 speed. Like, I have no idea how to keep up with these guys. It's crazy. Mahomes in that vaunted empty set that he's been destroying the Washington football team with all game. He'll go to his favorite red zone target in Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the NFL, and it's 47-17. I was worried about this. I did not think it was going to be this bad. Handoff on 3rd and 1. Gibson finds a hole. And Brandon Sheriff is down. Like, this is the last thing we need, dude. In a game that literally doesn't matter, I can't have my big names getting hurt. I hope that's not him agitating an injury that he had last week. But regardless, it's 1st and 10 on the 42. Sheriff again being sidelined. And we're going to have Samuel. And we might have him for a touchdown. And he'll drop it. That would have been enough for the yardage and everything. But we have 2nd and 10. So Sheriff, Bruce Ribs will return soon. You're staying out. I'm not risking an injury with my premier right guard, who's now been hurt 2 games in a row. I'm just not doing that. So on 3rd and 5, looking to pass is Ryan Fitzpatrick, and he'll have over the middle, Curtis Samuel, 100 yards over on the game, his 3rd touchdown of the game, and Curtis Samuel has been fed. And although it's all in garbage time, we are scoring offensively, up to 3 passing touchdowns on the game for Ryan Fitzpatrick. So 2nd and 11, sending a blitz. It's going to be a keeper by Mahomes, and he's going to get hit and brought down for a 1-yard rush, I guess, but that was a terrifying play. Looking to pass is Mahomes, but he'll hand it off instead. Hilaire, who nearly gets enough for the 1st down. He'll be brought down to the 31-yard line, though. And injury by Montez Sweat. You're getting sidelined, too. I'm not risking injury in a game that does not matter. I mean, if I come back and make this drive interesting on offense, I might consider. But even then, I mean, we're still down by 17 points. I'm not risking injury. It's a very long season. Good misdirect there by Strowman. Gets it back to the 24. Yeah, just nothing there. So, I mean, Fitzpatrick 3 touchdowns this game. We get the yardage we need with Samuel, but we're going to fall to 3-3. And the Cowboys are undefeated. We still have 2 games versus Dallas, but it's just getting harder and harder to think of a possibility where we end up becoming the division champion. Now, the season, long way away. They add another regular season game. So at this point, we would be 6 games in. So there would be basic math. There'd be 11 games left in the season. That's a lot of football, man. Like, just speaking from, I couldn't sack him. Yes, I can. Holcomb and Moreland tag team. Like the WWE tables, ladders, and chairs. 3rd and 23. Could we be a wild card team? We should definitely be a wild card team. Could we win the division? Yeah, there's still a lot of football to be played. I mean, this series is going on episode 6. There are still 11 more regular season games that have to be uploaded and played. And I still have faith that we can gut this out, as I call halfback gut here on 1st and 10. But in a 24-point game, gonna need to go for 2 on every touchdown we get to even have a chance. And I don't know why. I just realized, why is the game call in one place? Like, we might as well be throwing the ball here. Oh, huge. Terry McLaurin wide open. All the way down near. Oh, he almost got caught up there. A huge touchdown for Terry McLaurin. And I mean, pending all these 2-point tries, it could be a 3-possession game. Oh, he drops the ball, man. We've dropped the ball 37,000 times this game. So 3rd and 4, Mahomes in the shotgun. Let me guess where this is going. How do you stop him, man? 375 yards passing. Oh no. Oh, Strowman, you dog. So Mahomes under center, 1st and 10. And we have a new running back in for Kansas City for the first time this game. I'll start calling my timeouts after this play because, I mean, I should start doing that anyway, because you want to make it as realistic as possible, act like we have a chance to come back in this game. But I more so just want to keep feeding our wide receivers. I mean, you still get XP for feeding these guys even if you lose the game. And we got Samuel his yards. I want to see what Samuel looks like when we head into the post game. The kick is good, and the Kansas City Chiefs have put up 51 points at home here in Washington. Again, no Kendall Fuller. Would that have mattered? Absolutely not. Pat Mahomes is just that good, man. McLaurin downfield gets a big pass, 1st and 10. We're nearing 400 yards passing on the game. No way. Where has this been? 15 seconds left, nearing the end of the game. I want to see if we can get 400 yards passing for Ryan Fitzpatrick here on 3rd and 10. He will pass, and we'll have the sideline. Sims, toe drag, down to the 23. Exactly 400 yards passing by Ryan Fitzpatrick. And with 10 seconds left, can we put up a last-second touchdown just to boost the old morale? Logan Thomas will be running over the middle. He hasn't had a catch in a while, and he'll not have one here. Almost. Shoot. Final play of the game, looking to pass to the end zone. Ryan Fitzpatrick to Terry McLaurin. Another touchdown. I almost don't care that we lost. We somehow just put up 36 points and had our best passing game of the year out of nowhere. Why not? To Logan Thomas. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Well, that's going to be the game. 51-36. Welcome to College Football Saturday. So just going into some of the more player stats here before we go into the actual screen with Curtis Samuel, I want to look at just our team in general. We had 3 100-yard receivers. Samuel with 125, McLaurin with 179, Sims with 107. What was it? 87 combined points. That's ridiculous, dude. That's a crazy amount of points. I want to see what the upgrade is for Curtis Samuel before we depart on the video here. So heading into, I don't know why it keeps kicking you out in franchise mode, but loading up our franchise mode here. And we have to talk about your frustrated player's performance. Let's see what he says in our talk here. So it's bittersweet to have a nice game, but not end up winning. I want to be happy at the same time. The win is what matters most. And I agree with that, but I'm happy you got your yardage. And I say to him, it's great to be happy with personal performance, but I love that you understand the team goal comes first. Keep playing this level and the wins will feel that much sweeter. I agree. Samuels, do we get an upgrade to good spirits? So that means probably an upgrade in overall, I would assume. But we are now 3-3. I will not advance week. We'll show standings when we come back here, but as of right now, at the very least, we're 2 games back, 2.5 back of Dallas, and we'll touch base more and heading into the next video. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.